Let us move on to next example. In this example, we are going to find out the coordinates of foot of the perpendicular drawn from the point onto the line, given line. Read the question now. The foot of the perpendicular drawn from the point 7, 6 on the line 4x plus y is equal to 6 is, options are option A minus 1, 4, option B 1, 4, option C 1, minus 4, option D 4, minus 1. So first, the point is 7, so the diagram it looks like this. In the small diagram I am going to draw this. Here the line is 4x plus y is equal to 0, 4x plus y is equal to 0, the given line. Now the point is 7, 6, take this point is 7, 6, the point is 7, 6. Now you draw the perpendicular, and this is the foot of the perpendicular. We have to find out these coordinates of this. We have to find out the coordinates of M. Please once again read the question properly. We have to find the foot of the perpendicular, coordinates of foot of the perpendicular drawn from the point 7, 6 on the line 4x plus y is equal to 6. Once again see this. The given point is 7, 6. Draw the perpendicular to the line. Therefore, M will be the foot of the perpendicular. We need to find out coordinates of this M now. Temporarily assume that these coordinates are h, k. Assume that coordinates of this M are h, k. That means we have to find out the values of h and k. Again the short techniques similar to the previous example. The short technique is, please all of you see this, short technique is, first these two coordinates is subtracted and divided by the value of a. Here in this question, a is 4 and b is 1. In the question now, just see, in the given line is 4x plus y is equal to 0, therefore a is equal to 4 and b is equal to 1. The technique to find out the coordinates of M are subtract these two coordinates, that is h minus 7 divided by a. So that is, I will write like this, h minus 7 divided by h minus 7 divided by a, which is equal to, again similarly, k minus 6 by b, that is equal to b value 1, which is equal to minus of, please note down this, minus of, substitute the given point on LHS, that is what, 4 into in the place of x 7 plus in the place of y 6 divided by, always write here a square plus b square. What is a square? 4 square plus b square is 1 square. I will tell you this technique once again, this rule. To find out the coordinates of foot of the perpendicular. Right now we have assumed that the coordinates of foot of the perpendicular are h, k. So write first h, 7, that is subtraction of these two divided by a is equal to k minus 6 divided by b is equal to minus of, substitute this coordinates, given point coordinates on LHS of the given equation, that is 4 into 7 plus 6 divided by a square plus b square without square root. Now simplification. So h minus 7 by 4 is equal to k minus 6 by 1 is equal to 4 minus of 4 sevens are 28 plus, that is 34 divided by, so 4 sevens are 28 plus 2, 34 divided by 4 square 16 plus 1 17, that is 17 ones are 17 twos are, first and last, by equating first and last, h minus 7 is equal to minus 8 and k minus 6 is equal to minus 2. Again I will repeat this step, equating first and last, this is equal to 2, h minus 7 is equal to minus 8, k minus 6 is equal to minus 2, therefore h is equal to minus 8 plus 7 minus 1 and k is equal to minus 2 plus 6, minus 2 plus 6 is equal to 4. The right option is, h coordinates are minus 1 and 4. The coordinates of, that is here minus 1 and 4. the right option is A. Dear students, let us consider an example which is combination of AP, GP and connected with straight lines concept, or straight lines or circles, ellipse and all. First read the question now. If A comma B comma C are in AP, A comma X comma B are in GP, B comma Y comma C are in GP, the point X comma Y lies on. Where does this point lies on? Option A, straight line. Does this point lies on circle? That is B option. Does this point lies on ellipse? That is option C. And whether this point lies on hyperbola? That is option D. As we know that you might have studied about AP, GP, HP. Let me clear once again. Arithmetic mean between two numbers is average of extremes. Geometric mean between extremes is square root of product of extremes. That means here in the first given data, A comma B comma C are in AP, therefore B is equal to A plus C by 2. Tell me why? Because B is the arithmetic mean between A and B. Arithmetic mean between A and C is equal to average of extremes, that is A plus C. And here A comma X comma B are in GP. Here X is called geometric mean between A and B. Geometric mean between A and B is equal to square root of AB. That means X is equal to, or X square is equal to AB, it will be. X is equal to square root of AB. Therefore X is equal to AB. Again third, we consider one more third point. Third data, B, Y, C are in GP. Again here Y is called geometric mean between B and C. Geometric mean between B and C is equal to square root of BC. That is Y is equal to square root of BC, or Y square is equal to BC. Look at these two statements, look at these two equations. If you add them, what will happen? X square plus Y square is equal to AB plus X square plus Y square is equal to AB plus BC, and if I take B is common factor, A plus C, X square plus Y square is equal to, finish, is confirmed. X square plus Y square comes, wherever X square plus Y square comes, it must be a circle. It must be a circle. The option, right option is B. There is no need to further continuation. X square plus Y square is equal to, further let me complete this one. X square plus Y square is equal to B into A plus C is equal to 2B from this equation, from this. So A plus C is equal to 2B, therefore it will become final, the result is X square plus Y square is equal to root 2B whole square. Clearly this equation represents equation of circle whose center is at origin and radius is equal to root 2B. Therefore the right option is, the point X comma Y definitely lie on circle. The right option is B. Dear students, let us consider another example. Read the question carefully. If alpha comma beta comma gamma are the real roots of the equation, x cube minus 3px square plus 3qx minus 1 is equal to 0, then the centroid of the triangle, we have to find out the coordinates of centroid of the triangle with vertices, the triangle whose vertices are alpha 1 by alpha, beta 1 by beta and gamma 1 by gamma, is at the point. Options: option A, p by 3 comma q by 3, Option B 3p comma 3q. Option C p comma q. Option D p plus q comma p minus q. Immediately just always while reading the question, dear students, remember this, always read the question between the lines. Here ultimate aim is to find out the coordinates of centroid. When you are going to find out the coordinates of centroid, we have to add sum of all x coordinates, that is average of x coordinates of the vertices comma average of y coordinates of the vertices. But whenever you get alpha plus beta plus gamma, then if you add, that means some alpha, beta, gamma are the roots, then definitely here sum of the roots, product of the roots play an important role here. Better first we tackle that. See here in this given equation, a is equal to 1, a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3p, b is equal to minus 3p. Look at this. Why? Definitely alpha, beta, gamma are the real roots. Anyhow we are going to add all the coordinates. That means definitely before tackling this example, there is a sum of the roots, product of the roots, sum of the product of two roots taken at a time is definitely play an important role. First we tackle that issue, then we go for centroid coordinates. So in the given equation, a, b, c, d, and c is equal to 3q and d is equal to minus 1. Once again see, a is equal to 1, b is equal to minus 3p, c is equal to 3q. Sum of the roots is equal to alpha plus beta plus gamma. Sum of the roots is equal to formula, you know that minus b by a. Minus b by a means what? Minus 3p by 1, therefore it is 3p. Sum of the product of two roots taken at a time, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to c by a. What is c here? 3q by 1, and product of all roots is equal to alpha beta gamma is equal to minus b by a, sum of the roots, sum of the product of two roots is c by a, that is equal to minus d by a, that is equal to 1, alpha beta. Once again I will explain this part. Sum of the roots is equal to minus b by a, that is 3p. Sum of the product of two roots taken at a time is equal to c by a, where c is equal to 3q, and the product of all roots is equal to minus d by a, where d value minus 1, alpha beta is equal. Now centroid coordinates are calculated like this. Can anybody tell me now coordinates of centroid is average of all alpha plus beta plus gamma, alpha plus beta plus gamma divided by 3 comma next 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta, 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta plus 1 by gamma divided by 3. Here alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to 3p by, that means the x coordinate comes p. In the entire options only one p is visible, no need to calculate second coordinate, and definitely the right option is C. The right option is C because we find only x coordinate is p is in only option C. Nowhere present p is present, p alone present, nowhere it is present in other options. Therefore alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to 3p by 3, and 3 get cancelled, p, and definitely by simplifying, that is alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equal to 3q divided by 3 get cancelled, alpha beta is equal to comma, alpha beta gamma is equal to 1, definitely the y coordinate will be q. But in this particular example there is no need to, according to the option, no need to calculate y coordinate. Simply easily we can guess option C is the right option. Now just we discuss problems based on circles. Let us take up first example on circles. The area of the triangle formed with the coordinate axis and the tangent drawn at the point minus 12, 5 on the circle x square plus y square is equal to 169 is. Options are A option 625 by 24, option B 28,561 by 120, option C 225 upon 23, option D 8561 upon 20. Here let us consider the given point is, given point is minus 12, 5, The circle is x square plus y square is equal to a square. That means it is called 13 square. Here a is equal to 13. A is equal to 13. So if you draw the diagram, just say this is x axis and y axis. The simple diagram, I am going to draw this small diagram here. Look at this x axis and y axis. X axis and y axis. Here, dear students, observe this. The given circle is in the form of x square plus y square is equal to a square. That means whose center is at origin and radius is equal to 13. That is a is equal to 13. If you draw a circle, the small circle, this, if you draw a circle on this, whose center is at origin, and the radius is equal to 13. So somewhere he has given, observe this, the point on the circle is, somewhere just anywhere you can take, this the point is minus 12 comma 5, take this point is x1 comma y1. At this point you draw the tangent to the circle which cuts both x and y axis, So we have to find out the area of this triangle. Please read the question now carefully. Triangle formed with the coordinate axis. Triangle formed with the coordinates axis and the tangent to the circle. So tangent to the circle. So we have to find out area of this triangle. So again read the question very carefully. Area of the triangle. How the triangle is formed? Triangle is formed with the coordinate axis and the tangent to the circle. Tangent to the circle whose center is at origin. To find out this area directly, I am going to give you the shortcut. The shortcut is a raised to 4 upon 2 times of modulus of x1 comma y1. Now simple substitution, a is equal to what? 13 raised to 4 upon 2 times of x1 into y1. x1 is what? 12. 12 into 5, 60. 12 into 5, 60. Modulus means negative get cancelled. That is, denominator is 120. So no option is having denominator is 120 except B. Except there is no need for you to calculate 13 raised to 4. Again I will tell you, whenever to find out the area of the triangle, which is formed with the coordinate of axis and tangent drawn to the circle whose center is at origin, the direct technique is a raised to 4 upon 2 times of modulus of x1 comma y1. Here a is equal to 13, 13 raised to 4, 2 into x1 is the given point, again you take it as given point is x1 comma y1, 12 5s are 60, is under modulus, 6 2s are 120, 13 into 13 into 13 into 4 times you have to go for it. But denominator, if you observe all the options, in the denominator only one option has 120, that is option B. Therefore, the right option is B. Dear students, let us consider another example. First read the question. The equation of the circumcircle of the triangle formed by the line is 2x plus 3y minus 4 is equal to 0 with the coordinate axis is, options are 3x square plus 3y square plus 6x plus 4y is equal to 0 is the A option. Option B, x square plus y square plus 2x plus 3y minus 4 is equal to 0 is option B. Option C, 3x square plus 3y square minus 6x minus 4y is equal to 0. Option D, x square plus y square minus 2x plus 3y plus 5 is equal to 0. Here, the important technique we need to understand as this line, since if you take 4 that side, 2x by 4 divided by 4, 2x by 4 and 3y by 4, that means x-intercept and y-intercept are positive. That means this line cuts x-axis at A and y-axis at B in the first quadrant. That means here now the circumcircle of the triangle, now the circle is passing through these 3 points along with origin and A and B, and just one simple basic fundamental is the center of this circle must be midpoint of this line, or the center of this circle must be midpoint of AB. The center of this circle is midpoint of AB, which lies on the line as well as it is the midpoint of the line AB. And if the center comes, means both the coordinates of center are positive. Both the coordinates of center are plus and plus. But the simple technique always identify this. If the center coordinates of both are plus plus, equation of circle whose x coefficient and y coefficient must be negative. Whose x coefficient and y coefficient, see that there is a simple relation between coefficients of x and y and coordinates of center. Coordinates of center or signs of the coordinates of center. See here, once again you try to understand, it's a simple question. Now the triangle is formed with this line with the coordinate axis and the circle is passing through these 3 points. Then the line cuts x axis at A and y axis at B. Then definitely the center of this circle must lie on this line as well as it is a midpoint. And this center will have both the coordinates are positive. If the center having both the coordinates are positive, the equation of the circle in the equation of the circle x and y coefficients are opposite sign, that is plus plus means x coefficient is negative, y coefficient is negative. Here you see that x coefficient is plus, y coefficient is plus, therefore option A is ruled out. Because according to our option, according to our guessing, x coefficient must be negative, y coefficient must be negative. If it is plus plus, minus minus. Suppose some other examples, if plus and minus, x coefficient is minus and y coefficient is plus, alternate it is opposite. And again here also in the second option, x coefficient is plus, y coefficient is plus, therefore option B is also ruled out. And again we will go for option D. Yes, x coefficient must be negative, this is correct, but y coefficient is also negative, that is wrong. Therefore option D also ruled out, and therefore we left with only one option. The correct option is option C. Let us go to next example. If 3 comma minus 2 is the midpoint of the chord AB of the circle x square plus y square minus 4x plus 6y minus 5 is equal to 0, then AB is equal to, options are option A 4, option B 8, option C 12 and option D is 16. So to find out equation of the chord, to find out the length of the chord, what is the simple technique, what is the formula to be used, or what is the trick to be used? Look at this. First let me draw the diagram now. So this is the circle, please listen to me all of you. So this is circle, this is a circle whose equation is x square plus y square minus 4x plus 6y minus 5 is equal to 0. 3 comma 2 as the chord, this is the chord, this is the chord AB, this is the chord, and 3 comma minus 2 is the midpoint of the chord. 3 comma minus 2 is the midpoint of the chord. We have to find out AB. Now I am going to give you a simple short technique to find out length of chord AB, or to find out the distance between points A and B. So the technique is, remember it, 2 times of square root of minus of, all of you observe this technique, to find out this AB, remember the technique, 2 times of square root of minus, substitute the midpoint, the given point in LHS, substitute the given point, this given point, that midpoint in the LHS of the circle equation. Come on, in the place of x, 3 square, what? 9, 3 square is 9, plus, and y square, minus 2 whole square, 4, minus x value 3, 12, plus 6 into minus 2, 6 into minus 2, and after that minus 5, Again I will write this step here, better just for clarity I will write here now. To find out this chord, 2 times of square root of, all of you listen carefully. To find out the distance, that is AB, to find out the chord AB, length of the chord, 2 times of minus of, please dear students remember one thing, substitute this given point, substitute this point in LHS, 3 square, 9 plus 2 square, 4 and x value 3, 4 3s are 12, minus 12 and again y value minus 2, minus 12 and minus 5 and simplify it, 9 plus 4, minus 12, minus 9 plus 4, 13, 13 minus 12, 1 minus 12, minus 11, minus 16, that is equal to plus 16, 2 times of root 16 is equal to 4, 4 2s are 8, the right option is B. Let us move on to the next example. Here this question, read the question. The length of the tangents from 0, 5 to the circles x square plus y square plus 2x minus 4 is equal to 0, x square plus y square minus y plus 1 is equal to 0 are, option A, equal, that is lengths of tangents are equal. Option B, the lengths of the tangents are in the ratio 1:2. Option C, the lengths of the tangents are in the ratio 2:3. Option D, the lengths of the tangents are in the ratio 3:1. So again, here the concept based on lengths of tangents drawn to the circle from the point, given point. The simple first thing is, you remember, consider this circle is S1, this circle is S1 and consider this circle is S2. Suppose this is the S2. But here the point is, just according to the question, the point is 0, 5. Tangents from 0, 5 to both the circles. So we have drawn tangents from 0, 5 to both the circles. So we have to find out first this lengths. Once if you find out the lengths of the tangents drawn from 0, 5 to circle 1, this is, you can call it as S1 and you can call it as this is circle 2. I will tell you very simple to find out the lengths of the tangents. Once if you find out lengths of the tangents, then only we will come to know that whether they are equal, they are in the ratio, which ratio they are. So first we have to find out this. To find out length of tangents, please listen to me. To find out this length of tangents, very simple. Take this point, substitute this point coordinates in LHS of this circle equation with root. Come on, just see that square root of, substitute. See, once again I am telling you I am going to give you the idea of technique of finding lengths. To find out this length of tangent from this point to this circle, substitute this coordinates in LHS of this circle. So that means, come on, first circle, S0 and in the place of y, 5 square, 25, in the place of x0, that is 0 and minus 4, and again you find out length of tangent of that also, length of tangent. To find out this length of tangent, from 0, 5 to this circle, to find out length of tangent, simple, substitute this point coordinates in the LHS equation, LHS of the circle equation with the root. Come on, substitute this point, x is 0, that is 0, y is 5, 25 and again minus y is 5 and again plus 1. Simplify 25 minus 4 root to 21 and again here and 25 minus 5 is 20 plus 1 root 21. That means we are finding lengths of tangents, both are what? Equal. Lengths of tangents are equal. Therefore the option A is the right option.